Hi everybody, happy Tuesday. I hope you're having a blessed day today. I know I am. Thank you, Jesus, always on my side, always provides. So today I'm gonna make a family favorite, and it's going to be some potatoes au gratin. Not rotten, gratin. So au gratin potatoes are made with butter and cheese. I usually add a little bit of cream cheese, some milk, and a few little spices. So I'm gonna start off by adding my milk, and I'm gonna get a spoon. I forgot my spoon. Okay, this one works. So I have some butter and some cheese, and I'm just gonna put that into the pan, just like that. And I'm gonna also add in my potatoes right over it, so everything can start melting. They turned a little discolored because after I peeled them, I didn't put them in water, but that's okay. It's not a problem, guys. Alright, so I'm going to put my potatoes there, and I'm going to turn on the back stove. Will it cooperate? Oh, yes, it did. Okay, so I'm going to wait till this one comes to a full boil. I'm going to add some water to that so it can all start boiling up together. So I have 2 cups of water. And I'm also going to add some garlic powder to that. A little garlic powder. I'm also going to add the last little bit of my parsley, or maybe I'll share it. Okay, there you go, a little bit. And I can add the rest to my chicken wings. I forgot to tell you, I'm going to make some chicken wings. 1 pot barbecue chicken wings. So let me get some salt. I need the salt. Don't know where the salt is. Okay, I'll use my salt shaker. Okay, so I'm going to add about a tablespoon of salt to this. Remember, you have cheese in there already, so not too much, but just enough. I'm going to add a little bit of chopped onions to that. I just want to make sure it's all nice and seasoned. Okay. I have to open this. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's add some onions to that. These are dehydrated onions. Just some chopped onions. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit of cream cheese to that also. Just need to get a knife. Okay. So let me add the cream cheese. I'm hoping this is still good. As you can see, I never opened it. I took it out the box. Okay, you working with me here? Are you working? There we go. It looks good. I don't see anything green in there. Nothing green, so I say it's fine. And I know it didn't expire, but I forgot to save the expiration date. So I'm just gonna cut this into like 3 pieces. I would say like 3 tablespoons. If you want to say 3 tablespoons of cream cheese. That's what I added. So we're gonna let that come to a full boil. I'm gonna have to seal this really good. I'm gonna put it in another little baggie, but not right now. Now I'm gonna wash my hands. Okay, so I didn't add any pepper to that. I can't find the pepper. I'll find it. I have some garlic and herbs, so I'm gonna add some of that garlic and herbs to that. All right, I'm just gonna leave that right there because I'm also gonna add it to the chicken. So I have the chicken here. I'm gonna put it on the pot. Let me throw out the water that it has, guys. Okay, so I throw out the water for now. I'm gonna add more water to it, but first I'm gonna season it. And I'm going in with the mixed seasonings, the garlic and herb. This has no salt. Season it with that. And I have a little bit of the parsley, the leftover parsley. I'll use the last of that. And I also have some chopped onions. This is just so I can give the water or rather, it's gonna make its own water. Hold on, guys. Where's my pepper? Okay, found my pepper. Let's add a little bit of cracked pepper in here. And I'm gonna add a little bit in here. Even though you're supposed to use white pepper for this recipe, I don't have the white pepper. So it's gonna be just fine. All right, so that's enough of the seasonings. I didn't add any garlic to this. No? Okay, let me get some garlic. We got the garlic. Okay, guys, that's it. Now, everything is on, and I'm just waiting for everything to come to a full boil. That's gonna need a cover. Where's my spoon? Oh no. Okay, so here's my spoon. And I'm just gonna give it a quick little mix. So yummy. This is gonna be so yummy and cheesy. The cheese is already melting, which is good. And I'm just gonna let this simmer for about 15 to 20 minutes, and it should be done. I'm just splashing. Okay, so let me get my cover. There's the cover. There. Dish number 1 done. Now this one here, same thing. This one I'm just gonna give it a quick mix. It's still a little frozen, but that's not a problem. Never a problem. They're gonna defrost right in the pan. Like I said, I'm gonna steam these a little bit with a little water, and after they're all steamed, I wanted to call this a 1-pot meal, but this I don't know why I put this earlier, guys, seriously. I wanted to call it a 1-pot meal, and in order for me to do that, I would have to switch pots. There we go. So now we're gonna call it a 1-pot barbecue wing stovetop dinner. That's a lot to say. That's a lot to say. That's okay. You get the concept. So right now I'm gonna have to move this over, or this one of them, because they're too. This pan is too big. It takes up a lot of room. But I'm gonna bring this up to a sizzle. I want everything to come to a full boil effect, which this one is doing. This one not yet. I'm just gonna add a little bit of water to it, guys, just a little bit, so I could simmer it. Okay, because I'm gonna make them barbecue style. Barbecue. All right, so there we go. Yes, I'm using the same spoon. No big deal. Get some cheese up in here. Okay, so now we wait. And like I said, this pan is really big. It's not getting a lot of heat only because it's back here. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna move the pot just for now. I'm gonna shut that off, and I'm gonna put it on this side for now. Okay, I'll show you what it looks like in a few minutes. It hasn't even come to a boil, but literally, I'm just waiting for it to come to a full boil so I can put it on simmer, and then it could cook slow pace for about 20 minutes. That's the ticket right there. So this one, like I said, I'm going to steam them. So I need to find a cover. I know I have a cover here somewhere. Because that pan did not come with a cover, guys. No cover. But that's okay. Okay. See, that's not a problem. I'm just going to steam these up. Let them come nice and steamed. And once they're steaming, guys, they're going to release liquid. All the juices and everything are going to get released. And that's okay. They're going to cook like that. So everything is seasoned here. Everything is seasoned here. And this is almost come to that full boil, guys, but not yet. It's almost there. Like I said, I'm just waiting for that to come to a full boil. Once it comes to a full boil, I'm going to simmer it. And then I'll come back. Leave it right over there. And like I said, this is doing the same thing. Just steaming in its own juices. So this is going to take some time. So I'm just going to leave it sitting there. And I'll be back in about 20 minutes. Okay. Hi everybody. I'm back. And My wings are almost done. They've been there 20 minutes. As you can see, they got a nice little color on them. So I'm going to flip them around. And I'm going to let them dry up now just for a few minutes because I want to add some barbecue sauce. My potatoes are boiling up a storm there. They're already cooked. My potatoes are cooked. And they're just sitting there boiling because I wanted them to get a little thicker. So that's why I left them to the side. But these need to be turned over. Let's turn these babies over. I think I turned you over. I lost track what I turned over, but you know, it's okay. It's not a problem. Alright, let's just leave it like that. We're gonna flip them again later, like once the barbecue sauce. Alright, look at I have them here on the side, but look at the way they're bubbling up. Very nice. One of them burns a little bit, but my son came quickly and snatched that piece up and ate it. So if you see little yellow but like cream sauce. So I'm just waiting for it to thicken up a little bit. I have it on high heat on the side because I don't have enough room on this side. This pan takes up so much room, but this is cooking up very nicely. Alright, so what do I want to do to this? I want to get my barbecue sauce. And I think I'm going to add a little bit of, I wanted to add some Chinese barbecue sauce. I don't know where it is now. But is it Chinese or Japanese? I don't know. I'm going to show you in a minute. So I got Sweet Baby Ray's, and I'm going in with some Sweet Baby Ray right there. And I think I have a new one. I don't see the refrigerator. I usually put it in the fridge after I'm done. But that's okay. It's not a problem. Here we go. I have a brand new one here. This one is absolutely delicious. If you like barbecue sauce, Japanese barbecue sauce is amazing. And when I buy them in Costco. I think I pay like $7 for them, maybe. I don't know, but this is delicious. I'm going to give it a quick little mix, and I'm going to give it a little bit of layer. So you just pop it open. And I'm just going to go in a little, because guys, this is salty. Remember I said this is salty, so I just gave it a quick little layer there. And I'm just going to mix this. And now what I want to do is just raise the heat, because as you can see the bottom, I see a little oil on it. And when it starts to release oil, that's just letting you know that it's ready. Okay? That they're cooked already. But I don't just want them cooked. I want them to get nice and thick. The sauce, like a nice sauce. And I put it on the bottom, and I put it on high heat. So that's going to do it really quick. Helping hand needs to cover over there. Okay. So see, just a little quick little toss on it. And like I said, this on the bottom is all going to thicken up really nicely. And I'm waiting for my chicken to thicken up. I mean my, actually, you know what? If you let them sit right now at this stage, they will continue to thicken. And I don't want to, keep cooking them, guys, because they're already cooked. So I'm just going to shut the heat off, and I'm just going to let them sit there, because all that cheese sauce, all this cheese sauce right here is going to thicken up with the potatoes. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that for the duration of the time that I have to cook this, which is not going to be long. And I'll probably go in with just a little bit more barbecue sauce. If I think I'll have to wait for this to evaporate just a little bit, so I can see how much sauce is in there. I don't want to overdo it, but it smells delicious. And it's going to take about, I'm not going to cover them, guys, so I'm just going to keep stirring them like this at high heat for about another 5 to 6 minutes. So I'll be back. Hi everybody. This is what I wanted it to look like a nice little thick sauce. If you could see that the sauce has already cooked along with the chicken, so it gives it that great flavor. And the sauce is super, super thick. Nice barbecue sauce, okay? But I do want to just go in with just a little bit more, okay? And not a lot, and I do a little bit, we're going to see a little bit. So I'm just going to go in, and that's it. A little bit. And this looks really good. Look at that. This looks delicious. I'm so happy with the results. And like I said, that glaze right here is mixed with all the juices. So you know what, guys? This thing is ready. This is what it looks like. It looks really good. So it's ready, and my potatoes are ready. So you know what that means, right? Time to serve a plate. Shut that off. And look at my potatoes. I'm going to put them right here so you can see. Let me move my bucket over. Okay, look how nice and thick it looks. I was not kidding when I said that this is going to turn into a delicious cheese sauce. And it's still even a little, like, just a little drippy, if you want to say, and not as thick, only because it still has all that heat cut up in there. But let me show you now on my plate. This is all going to get all nice in a thick cheesy sauce. Delicious. I love potatoes au gratin. You got to try this recipe, guys. You can have your potatoes in so many different ways. This cheesy one is one of them. So I just love me some nice cheese, potatoes, and like I said, you could even take some bacon. I'm looking at it and I'm like, it could use a little bacon on top, but it's okay. It's good just like this, and all that cheese sauce is gonna get nice and thick. I'm just gonna put it there a minute and give this one more little twirl. Here we go. So now here we go. We're gonna grab some of these little wings. I'm gonna put a couple on the side. I like the little ones. They're done faster. Okay, that one's good. Look at that. So good. So yummy. Okay, I'm gonna put one more. I like 6 pieces, but 5 will do. So I'll grab one more, and that's it. And like I said, you could take some of this nice sauce. Can't do it because I have. But you can grab some of the sauce and just put it right over them, like this. So dinner's done. I enjoyed making this recipe because this meal is so delicious. I hope you like it, and I hope you try it, and I hope your family likes it. If you like this video, give me a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any more of my videos, and I hope you all have a blessed day. Bye. Thank you for watching. So yum. Yes. Cheesy, yummy. Bye, guys.